So welcome to the second episode of the VTV podcast. I'm your co-host, Ashira, along with
Laura.
So even though we're quite late into the new year, we're 3 months in March. It's a great month. Happy belated New Year, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So like thoughts on New Year's resolution? Do you believe in New Year, New You concept?
Well, no. Okay, here's the thing.
Tell me.
I think that you could improve whatever you want to improve any day throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess when it comes to a new year, I guess like your mind.
Typically when you think of New Year, you think of New Year's resolutions, but
you can restart what you want to accomplish in the new year.
Yeah.
But no, when it comes to me, like per se, because I know you mentioned sleep.
Mm-hmm.
For me, especially last semester, my sleep schedule wasn't really good. Wasn't always good.
Yeah.
So I guess I would like to improve on that. But then the more I think about it, I don't even know if that's even possible because I have work to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I take a long time to finish my work.
Yes.
A long time.
Yes.
Very long.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that I sleep at 11, 12, that's kind of the norm now.
Okay.
But I know my second semester, usually around 10 o'clock would be good. But yes, maybe I would say not past 10:30, but I know that's kind of impossible.
Yeah.
Other than that, I would say, I don't really know.
Well, for me,
for you?
My main New Year's resolution was to improve on my sleep as well as you. And I mean, it's not going well at all. Like, I went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning today. No. And not that this is a habit or anything of going to bed at 3 a.m., but going to bed late in general, like I'd say 12:30, has kind of become a habit of mine, which is not something that I'm proud of at all. I mean, obviously, we know that the benefits of sleep are very, very important to, function every day. But for some reason, I feel like I either procrastinate or move at the rate of a turtle. I was gonna say tortoise initially. Turtle. I move so slow when it comes to working, or I procrastinate. And because I spend all of my day at school, when I get home, I don't want to do any work. I just want to relax. I'm in my home. It's my sanctuary, my safe space. I don't want to have to open up a school book again. I already left that at school. So, let's make home my space where I can just relax.
Exactly.
And so, for the most part, I'll catch up on screen time that I missed all throughout the day because I was working at school. So, screen time will turn into an hour, then 2, then 3.
Oh, no.
And that's where I've kind of fallen down the rabbit hole. You know what I mean? And I don't even have TikTok. I have Facebook. Yes, I have Facebook. Don't judge. Okay? Facebook is great.
Nobody's judging.
Facebook is fun.
This is a safe spot for Facebook users.
There we go. Facebook is fun, and so I'll get stuck on those Facebook reels. You know what I mean? And
wait, Facebook has reels?
Yeah, or the short, whatever they're called, shorts reels. They do have. Yeah.
I never used Facebook, so.
No. What do you use instead of Facebook?
I use Instagram.
Okay, Instagram.
But, I don't have I only have Instagram.
And the thing is, fun fact, I don't have any storage on my cell to actually download the Facebook app. So I use everything on the web version. Oh. So I have Instagram, the web version. I have Facebook, the web version. Because I don't have any storage to actually download the physical app.
Yeah, but so you have... What's using up all your storage?
So, for the most part, it's pictures and videos.
Okay.
I have to sort that out. I have to transfer them onto a USB or something because it's actually insane. And I'm going to New York.
Yes.
Up. And so obviously pictures are going to be taken, and it'll be sucky if I'm not able to take any pictures or record anything when I go there. So yeah.
So you're going tomorrow let's talk about New York.
Yes.
You're going tomorrow. Why are you going? Who are you going with?
Okay, all good questions. So I'm actually going with the school, the Honors Social Science and Science program. They've coordinated and come together to offer a New York City trip for those who are graduating, but then they opened it up to anyone in the program at all because a couple of people dropped out last minute. So I hopped on the bandwagon. I was like, yes, let's go. Ooh. And I'm super duper excited. We're going there for March 11th through the 14th. So we're coming back this Friday. And yeah, looking forward. It's going to be my first time ever going to New York City. So I'm very, very excited. We're going to see all the sights. Unfortunately, not the Empire State Building due to budget complications. But we can always go there on our free time because they give us so many hours of the day to go and explore the city on our own. I might be seeing family. We'll see. Who knows?
Yeah, family in New York?
Yeah, family in Brooklyn.
Wow.
So we'll I'll be looking into that and visiting them. Yeah.
Is it a small group or like a big, like how is it?
I went to the meeting last week. I think we're a group of 40, 45 students. Yeah, it's a small.
Small?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Personally, I would say that's big.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
Okay.
But, okay. But no, I'm excited. We're traveling via bus, not train, trainer, plane. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a vibe. I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Nice.
Yeah. Any like recs for me to go check out a restaurant or iconic
I
site?
know in New York there's this place called I don't know if it's like an actual place, but I know they sell spaghetti donuts. Have you ever heard about that? Spaghetti donuts?
Spaghetti
Have
donuts?
you guys ever heard of? Okay, it's not actual dough. No, basically it's spaghetti.
Okay.
In the shape of a donut.
Okay.
And they have like different kinds. They have smaller ones. They have bigger ones. But it's very filling though.
Do they
I had them
fry
before.
it like in dough?
It's because in Italy they also have like these spaghetti cakes or spaghetti pies. It's sort of like that invention but shaped like a donut.
Okay.
So it is. Sorry, what was your question?
Like, what? Like, do you have any places that you'd recommend I visit? Have you gone to New York before?
No, I never been.
Okay, girl. So I should ask you the question then. Never mind. Skip. But
No,
I'll
but
look
they have
into it though.
donuts.
Yeah. Do you know like the restaurant name or something? No. Okay.
No.
All right, but I'll look into it. I'll do a little Google research before I leave.
You're not.
Okay.
You're not going to.
But no, I've heard a lot of people recommend that I go check out a bunch of pizza spots.
Yeah.
Bagels I've heard mentioned earlier. I mean, yeah, definitely gonna check out the food because I'm gonna be spending most of my money on food because we're not gonna be having dinner included in our hotel package.
Really?
We're gonna have to find food elsewhere. So I'm definitely gonna be checking out the spots near the hotel and checking out Chick-fil-A. All the stuff essentially Canada doesn't have.
Oh, yeah, Chick-fil-A. Oh, yeah, I went to Chick-fil-A once in Plattsburgh. It's pretty good.
Yeah? Where's the hype?
It's just a regular fast food place.
Oh,
personally.
really?
Oh, sorry, Americans. No. I don't know. It's just like, it's chicken in a bun.
Okay.
With whatever condiments.
Okay.
But it's worth going.
Okay.
Like, I would say go.
Okay, definitely, yeah. So, yeah, Chick-fil-A,
Yes.
Dunkin' Donuts, the usual. But, yeah, looking forward to it. New York is going to be fun.
Yes.
Whatchamacallit? Ooh, what has been keeping you busy in terms of you staying active in school life, like clubs, extracurriculars, and yeah. So what's
well,
been
funny
keeping
you
busy?
ask because we were both part of robotics.
So
yes.
True.
We were definitely not planning to say that.
All right, as you were saying, go on. Robotics.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, I'm part of robotics.
Sorry. Go on. Sorry. Sorry. Go. Sorry.
Okay. So yes, I'm part of robotics. Part of the Vanya team. It's actually I didn't do it last year, so it's my first year this year. And the competition was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Wednesday throughout the Saturday. Sorry, Wednesday to Saturday.
Yeah.
And yes, I was part of the video team. So we had to make 2 videos, the main video and a tutorial. And when it came to, I guess, the overall scoring of the team, we ended up getting we ended up getting first place for sportsmanship.
Congrats.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Yay. Third place for, I guess, the overall game ranking.
Okay.
And then we also got, I think, third place in kiosks. Also, we had to build a kiosk. Because when I say to people, robotics competitions, they're like, "Oh, are you building the robot? Are you doing this, that?" I'm like, no.
Yeah, it involves many different things.
Yeah, because it's yes, the robot, that's the main attraction, but there's also creative side of it where you have to make a website, kiosk, 2 videos, some bunch of other things. So I'm usually, when I did robotics in high school too, usually I did the artsy side
Okay.
of it. So yes, we also got second place for tutorial, which is really nice because we worked so hard on our main video. Like basically we were editing that like crazy. We were filming left, right, and center. Like we were very on top of it. We had a whole schedule. Like I literally felt like I was on a professional film set. It was amazing. Wow. I love directing. Anyways, I think we ended up getting like 9th place or something in our division for that. But for tutorial, we spent tutorial is only a 3-minute video. I think we filmed for like 2 days, 2 days and a half, and we ended up getting 2nd place. And I was like, wow.
The thing you put the least effort in.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, well, yes, but we also had like animations too.
Oh, okay.
So
to like spice it up.
Yeah, and we also did a voiceover that actually only took, I think, like 2 tries to do.
Oh, wow.
Which is crazy.
And that was all you?
Yeah, it was me
people.
and actors and whatnot, because my co-director, she got, I think it was pneumonia and an ear infection.
Oh no.
That's terrible. Yeah, but I had to do it, which was fine. I didn't mind, but I was like, oh my god, like I don't know if I could do this by myself. Like, but the thing is, I have amazing actors, so it wasn't
props to them.
Yeah,
props to you.
I'll say oh my god. The thing about, this is how I think, because about filmmaking, like, yes, you can have a camera and good lights and whatnot, but, like, if the actors are competent and are able to do what you ask, it makes it 100 times better. So, yes, we were very, very fortunate that, like, for example, when it came to our main video, I didn't even have to direct them as much. Like, I just said, yeah, go here, go there, act like this. Perfect. They were already...
Understood right away.
Yes, they were already at their mark.
Yes.
Everything was good. But also because when we were filming, because also we had a script and whatnot, and storyboard and everything was like all planned out. And I told them, I go, okay, this is what we have to do. This is the next shot. Be prepared to do this and that. And when we were placing the camera, placing the lights for the next shot, they were already talking to each other, and they already had an idea for the next shot and then the shot after that. So we would take their ideas, and actually they were pretty good ideas to make it a lot more lively and funny. And I was like, wow, you guys are just so easy to direct. Like, I didn't have to tell them. They were just already there. Already, like, planning on what they're, going to do. So I was like, oh, my gosh.
Definitely.
And they made it 100 times
easier.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm just so glad I did it. Because last year I didn't do it. And I was like, oh, no. Like, I'm going to graduate this year. Like, I have to do something with my life. So I decided
Okay. Good stuff. Something with your life. Okay.
So I decided to do
robotics is your life. Yes.
Oh no, I was spinning the camera. Yes. So yeah.
Okay, good stuff.
But you're also part of robotics.
I was.
Yeah. So tell me about that.
Okay.
Tell us about that.
I wasn't repping Vanya, unfortunately, but I was repping an awesome team called WIPCA. We were an organization, and we were a small group. I heard that y'all were just about 100 or so members.
Yeah, but most people didn't show up.
Okay.
So like maybe.
But like nonetheless, though, we were I think 25 students in total.
That's reasonable.
And we were a rookie team. It was our first year actually joining senior robotics competition. The 2 previous years we were in the junior league, which we performed really, really well in. And even this year our team got first place. So props to the junior WIPCA team. But no, this year for seniors, our concept was D&D. So for kiosks, we constructed a huge castle with a dragon head on the side, and there were flags coming out. It was a huge thing. And in terms of the robot, didn't perform the best as we could, but we did have a robot that was functioning for the most part. But being a rookie, I don't think we placed in anything, unfortunately. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments for those watching, but we did try our best. We put in a lot of work in our concept and our theme and our robot in the video as well, even though, again, it was our first time, so we were still testing things out. But we did a really, really good job in terms of working together as a team. Shout out to the mentors who were helping us out throughout the process. It wouldn't have happened without them. But no, we look forward to coming back next year strong, bigger, better, to improve our skills in all the domains of the competition. But all in all, had a great time. I went there for the kickoff, which was like, I think on the Wednesday, the first day of the event. Wednesday. Not kickoff, sorry. The start of the event was on the Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I was there for that, and we had a lot of attraction for our kiosk. We had an escape room idea where participants rolled a die, and whatever die number popped up on the die, it was correlated to like a puzzle inside the escape room that they had to find and solve and then escape. And it was really, really popular. Like a lot of people came to our escape room and participated. At the end of it, we had no more papers to give out because we had one of our puzzles was a word puzzle, like a D&D themed word puzzle, and we had no more by the end of the entire competition. So it was really, really rewarding to see all of our hard work pay off. Very, very stressful process, I must say. Like working with a team, us being young and new to the competition, it wasn't easy, but again, we pulled through and we look forward to coming back again.
Very
next
creative.
year.
Like a whole escape room.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It was great. Yeah, it was fun. Because for me, now I wish I like could have seen the kiosk, because during that time I was actually working on my letter of intents for university. So yeah, segue to university now. Because I wasn't grounded, basically, but basically my parents were telling me... No, it's Tootsie Wootsie under the table with you by accident. Sorry. Okay. Was that in frame the whole time? Oh, sorry.
Sponsored by
Not sponsored by
ASMR.
Yeah, stay tuned for ASMR.
Oh no, it's not.
It's American.
Oh no,
that's fine.
Blur the whole thing.
Sorry, continue.
What was I even saying? Okay.
You were talking about university and applying.
Okay. Mm-hmm. My parents were like, Laura, you have to get your act together. Like, you have to finish these letters of letters of intent. Mm-hmm. So I was like, you know what? They're right. Mm-hmm. So yeah, because I need to get to university. Okay.
Yep.
So basically, the Wednesday I went at I think I showed up at 5. I went till 8.
Okay.
And the Thursday. I always mix up with my Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
The two T's.
So if I say Tuesday, it's gonna be Thursday.
Okay. Noted.
No, basically, guys. Okay. So the Thursday, I didn't even go because I had to work on my letter of intents.
Okay.
Terrible, I know. The Friday, I only have class. I finished at 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was planning on going the whole day, but then I was like, no, I need to finish my letter of intents.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I worked on it until I think it was 11 till 3 or something, and I came at I think 3 something to the competition, and then I stayed there until 8. And then the Saturday I woke up at 6 and I did my letters until 1, and then I showed up at 2.
Wow.
So when it comes to having the chance to explore the kiosk, explore the competition, fortunately I couldn't really do that as much. So now you're telling me about all your cool kiosk ideas, and I'm like,
so wait,
crap.
You just stayed in your kiosk the whole time?
No, I at the competition, the robot obstacle thing. What's it called? The game.
Yeah. So you were in that room the whole time?
Yeah, I was watching the game and whatnot. And Vanny was actually winning. Vanny got first place. And when I came, I think on Saturday it was during the semifinals.
Yeah.
I came, I was all happy. Yeah. I come, and then I was all sad. I'm like, what's going on,
Laura,
guys?
it was you.
I know.
It was you.
I know. Those letters
luck.
of intent cursed everybody.
But
the peak. But you want to get into journalism, right?
I do.
Okay, don't worry. Journalism, letter of intent, or at least when I did it.
Yeah. For Concordia.
Yes.
Okay.
It was pretty simple compared to other ones that I did. Okay. Basically, you just have to say why you want to get into journalism. Mm-hmm. It's only a page, so it's not that bad.
Okay, not too
And
intense.
then another page, you have to find a journalism article, or it can be a video or whatnot, something out there in the universe, and you have to basically write about it. Why is it this important to you? Okay. And whatnot. So. Okay. Yeah, and also you can add a portfolio.
Of all the things that you've done.
Because you're part of Insider, right?
Yeah.
So you can attach all the articles that you wrote, but it's optional portfolio. So yeah. So I mean, if you already have the stuff,
so might as well.
Might as well.
Yeah.
And I feel since you were
Yeah, give me my flowers, girl. Come on.
I feel like since you were like Party Insider, there's a lot of stuff like writing.
Yes, all me.
You are more likely to get in.
Wow.
So-
you're gonna tell. Yo, that's so sweet of you to say.
Well, yeah.
But
I mean,
no, this
obvious.
it's your time this year though, and I'm manifesting it for you. You're gonna do so well. You passed your classes last semester.
Exactly,
So
I thought I was gonna
it can
fail.
only go up from here.
I thought I was gonna fail a portfolio class.
Oh,
Actually, for university, but no, I actually somehow I made it. Lesson, guys, do not doubt your capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
If you think you can't do it, that's a lie. Because in you can.
You heard that, y'all? So inspirational. Yo, dropping quotes. I'm gonna be quoting you like in my yearbook or something. I don't know, but like so inspirational, honestly.
Because if you think that you can't do it,
Yeah. You're getting somewhere. You're going. You're good. You're good. Keep it.
I have to stop laughing. No, if you think that you can't do it, you can. The thing is, you have to fake it in your mind to say that you can do it.
Yeah.
So you can do it.
Okay. So it's like just like be optimistic.
Yeah,
and like
exactly.
have the vision in your head.
Because if you're not optimistic,
Yeah.
then what's the point of being optimistic?
For sure. Okay.
Does that make sense?
we're gonna make it make sense. But you know what? Check it. For me, my words of encouragement or of inspiration, it follows my high school end of morning announcement segment where we would always end off and say, "Be kind to yourself and to others."
Wow.
You know, so important.
No, it's true.
You know, if we're circling back to New Year's resolutions, just be kind. You know. So, Mademoiselle Laura, what are you applying for in university, and what do you plan on doing long-term career-wise?
Okay, so when it comes to university applications, I applied to Concordia and UDM. But obviously, I want to get into Concordia. Not that UDM, they have a nice film program there, like cinema. I think it's called Cinema Art Médiatique or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't really know enough. It's sort of a backup. If I don't get into Concordia, then that'll be my backup. But when it comes to what I apply to Concordia, so first it's film production, then it's communication studies, and then it's journalism. So kind of reveals I do want to get into the film industry. But the more I think about it, it's more of I just want to get into something where I can use my creativity more than anything. Like if someone gave me a job to write a script or to do something, then I would love to do that. For example, journalism. Maybe I'll be a journalist. I don't know. It's more of a I know it's more of a I know what I like and I know what I don't like, and it's just a matter of trying to fit that into a path, you know? So I know what I like. I know I like, writing. I know I like collaborating with people. Like I like talking, brainstorming, finding out an idea. A little bit of what we're doing right now.
Boom,
We
pow.
brainstorm all the topics that we have to talk about.
Yes.
I love doing that. What else? I guess I like editing, working with a camera.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it's just trying to take all those things and make sure that I could have a nice career, hopefully.
Yeah.
And, and because here's the thing. If I get into any of the program, I know I'm going to be happy either way.
Okay.
So to me, they're all somewhat related to what I want to do. So, like, let's say I get into communication studies and I like it, I'll stay into it. If I get into film production and I like it, perfect. If I get into journalism, I'll say it. I don't know. But, yeah.
That's good.
What about you? Because I know it's your second semester. You still have a long way to go. Don't worry. But tell me, what do you want to do in life?
What do I want to
What do you want to be when you grow up? Okay.
Let me clear the throat. So, when I was younger, I wanted to be a singer. Okay?
Ooh.
So that's already you working in front of the camera. So that was, I guess, the vision from the jump, to work in front of the camera, be an entertainer, be something that involves, bringing people joy, I guess. But obviously, singer didn't really sit well with my parents. So, jumped, sidestepped into journalism instead. Yay. And I discovered journalism through my high school. They actually had a club called the Nightly News. Shout out to them if they're watching. But no, the Nightly News. And that's where I recorded the morning announcements every Wednesday, Thursday. And the whole school would see them, and they were published on YouTube, so you can actually go see them now if you really wanted to.
What's the name? I'll go right after this.
St. Thomas Nightly News.
Okay, perfect.
Perhaps, but
I'll
or
keep
just
it.
nightly news. Nightly news
Okay.
works too. But yeah, so from there I fell in love with the idea of being in front of the camera and sharing facts with my school body. And so now I get to do that here through this podcast, even though it's different content. It's not necessarily factual. It's just, having a dialogue. But it's still stuff that I enjoy doing, just being in front of the camera and talking with people, especially. And then I was also able to find a spot with the insiders here at Vanier where I can write. And that's something that I wasn't necessarily accustomed to in high school. So now writing and being able to translate the on-camera persona onto paper is so interesting and different in terms of structure and how to write things. So I'm experimenting both lanes, but yeah, journalism was the goal since I would say grade 6 for me.
Oh, wow.
And through me knowing what I wanted to pursue, I've been able to, I've had a student for a day at CBC News.
Yes,
So
you told
I've-
me
yeah, I
about
visited
that. That
their-
is so, oh my God, that's
Okay,
so fun.
first, their space is so lovely. It's
Yeah.
a very big building, and there's the French side and the English side, and they're all working together. And just being and also the layout of their work environment is one big open space with everyone has desks next to each other, so they're always together and collaborating with each other, which I thought was such a cool work environment. So yeah, just seeing that and being in that space just put the stamp on it, like, yes, journalism is what I want to pursue future-wise. And I always say, just to make people maybe take me a little bit more seriously, I always add law at the end. Short term,
law?
I would say short term I'd want to pursue journalism, long term law. That's what I would phrase things as.
So now you want to get into law?
Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, it's just to say that.
Oh, but you don't
Honestly.
actually mean it?
No, I mean, law is an interest of mine.
Okay.
But I feel like just in order of how I would see things going out for my career, I'd want to start off in journalism and maybe segue into law later on.
Yeah, I mean, those two kind of relate.
Yeah, it's just to say,
You're just,
yeah.
you're doing writing,
yeah,
advocating. Well,
there you go. So there is
journalism, I guess, no, it is the same thing.
yeah, it's there's a
You
correlation.
advocate for your rights, for your beliefs. Exactly.
There
Just
you go.
Very different.
Yeah.
Law is, well, what kind of law?
Law. So I took a law class actually in my last year of high school.
Oh, me too.
Yes, I loved it. I loved my teacher and my class. They're such a vibe. And the topic that stood out to me the most was maybe contract law or family law. One of those maybe.
Like civil more. Is it civil?
I'm not gonna confirm or deny that. I don't know what civil.
Okay. Basically, civil is like civil. Can you guys correct
I'm
us?
pretty sure it's civil. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Civil law.
Basically,
Okay,
civil is
civil law.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
Basically, okay, I think civil is like non-criminal, which is just divorce,
Okay.
adoption. No, I don't know. Just something chill.
Okay.
That's how I see it. Like
But yeah.
family.
But no,
Flowers,
yeah,
rainbows.
sure. But yeah, no, to answer your question,
Yeah.
I do want to pursue a career in journalism. That's my main passion. And then say if I get bored of that, or maybe I just want to experiment with my other idea of pursuing a career in law. Yeah, I don't think limiting myself to one thing suits me futuristically. So yeah, having both options I think is always, it's viable. I think it's doable too. Yeah.
And is this at Concordia or no? Does McGill have a law? They do.
I think so. That's a good question. I'm not too sure, but
Yeah.
Concordia does have a journalism program, which is I think the one that you're applied to.
Well, it's my third choice, so.
Oh, okay. Well, it's gonna be my first. I've heard of them offering internships after the
Yes,
program, which I thought
exactly.
was so cool.
Yeah, that's what I like about it
So
too.
perfect gateway into what I want to do. Yeah. So that's
But
the end goal.
the thing about if you do, I think it's called co-op or something like that.
Okay.
It's instead of 3 years, it's 4.5 years.
Okay.
So you do a year and a half of
stages,
Yeah.
internships.
which is personally, I'm like, hey, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're paid, that'd be great. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Well, listen, to me, experience is any experience. okay?
Definitely, of course.
Like-
I agree with you there.
Yeah.
Experience.
But
is
at some point, we need to live with money, okay?
definitely. Let's not even talk about money, y'all. Money is a different problem.
Oh, the Vanier Video Festival is happening in May.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be the 50th annual, I guess, 50th. So if you guys want to come along, you are always welcome. It's free, actually, and it's open to any student here at Vanier. So
Yeah, and in terms of this video, I hope you enjoyed watching and listening to us. Again, my name is Ashira.
And my name is Laura.
Are you sure? I don't know. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed listening, and please tune in and watch our video, like and subscribe, and look out for our next one.
So you can also watch our podcast on Spotify and also check us out on YouTube.